What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So I'm coming bright early in the morning. I'm determined. I'm actually, honestly speaking, guys, I'm like not even playing no more. It doesn't matter about titles. Like, I had to really go on another deep spiritual setting. And me, I can be very different from the average person that you see because I don't, do videos every day. I'm not at that phase in my journey yet. So I come up on here, spontaneously, really, because, I never know when I'm going to come, and what time or anything. But I woke up like this. Morning. Well, grand rising, because I'm not morning anything. Anywho, what I realized is that there's people out here that are actually waking up by the tens and dozens. And what's going on is there's people who sound intelligent. I'm serious. But honestly, haven't took the time to go and ask themselves within what the answer really is. Now, I was watching a young man, and he speaks on some good stuff. But there's just certain things that, when you hear it, it's like, okay, no, it's mistaken, but people learn, and the thing about it is learning outside of you can be hazardous, because when you start to wake up to who you are and what you're capable of, you will understand to trust in yourself more. Your awakenings will lead you more into the things that you can't see and the things that you actually do see, and can broaden your horizon. Now, sometimes I'll go look at people to spark some consciousness within inside myself. And when I do that, I end up getting like a ton of information. I have been working lately. I own my own business, so I get out there and work. And so a lot of times, I try to pinpoint myself in a certain location and try not to stray away from that. And somehow or another, I end up doing it anyways, because I work so much, so it's hard for me to just stay focused on one thing, like my project, the Dynasty. I can't start that yet until I complete my certain aspects of what it is that I'm doing. So until that moment, I can't complete it. I was already told that. So, this mask thing. You need a mask. They had to just start that. Probably done made it the law now. Except I don't follow laws, except for the laws inside of me. Speaking of the laws inside of you, if someone tells you that the laws outside of you are more important than the laws inside of you, don't be too quick to observe what they're mentioning. But nevertheless, I'm here to say one thing and one thing only. There's people out here saying white folks are fair color skinned people, that they don't have souls. Hold on a minute. And it's not true. If you are moving, breathing, living, you have a soul. A lot of ignorant people say, oh, animals don't have souls. They just have a spirit. No. Animals have souls too. Facts. You need to do research if you think that. When you look at an animal, you see that this animal can have personality. When you sit here and you get 2 more cats, say for example, or 2 more dogs. Thank you. And you sit here. Thank you. And you sit here and you observe the 2 animals and you're like, man, one of them's laid back. But the other one, oh my gosh, he likes to jump up and he'll even talk. The other day, I swore it sounded like he said, I love you. And you'd be sitting there looking like, you know what? That's crazy. I'm just hearing things. And then that animal really starts talking to you. As opposed to the other one, don't even probably want to mess with you and rather stay in the corner. And then sometimes both of them can be interactive. Show signs. How do you think you're able to connect with them? You know when they're hungry. You know when they want to be pet by you. You know when they want to be played. How do you think you know that? It's the connection of one. It's the connection of one. Anything that has consciousness to eat, sleep, and grow has a spirit and also has a soul. When you hit an animal, it will be hurt. Matter of fact, you can traumatize the animal. They're more sensitive than you. If anything, they're higher than you right now. Because we've deluded ourselves. And I'm speaking of we because we're all one. But I'm not going to testify to being we with the rapists, I'm just going to say that was the neglected dark side of me. I totally neglected that side. That's not no touching over here, I'm directed by love, light, happiness, bubbles. So anyways, guys, like, people out here preaching that people don't have no soul. Stop your madness, yo. Stop it. There's some people out here that are actually robots, dude. That's why they seem like they don't have a soul. Because they're actual robots. All they is dead vessels. And when you understand the deep, dark science, because there's good science and then there's deep, dark science that's involved in the dark magic. So understand that this here all comes from a being which you have not seen, but yet you see, and you still haven't seen yet, but it's here speaking to you. For those who have an ear, hear. For those who can see and listen to what my spirit and God pineal gland is telling you. Facts. On that note, stop telling people they ain't got no soul. And one love, y'all. I'm out.